Our 3-star wide receiver just received a scholarship from one of his dream universities. And coming off that high, David decided to shoot his shot and ask the most popular girl in school to homecoming. Well, it wasn't a high percentage look, and with her declining, it caused so much embarrassment that we ended up staying home instead. After all that, David was looking to show that she made a big mistake in his game against Millville. On our first possession, Williow cooked his matchup for what would have been an easy 7, but instead he went down, strictly to prove that he could score on the very next snap anyways. David continued to dominate his matchup, but the offense was struggling to do anything all game. I mean, how do you expect to win when your QB fumbles, resulting in a scoop and score for the defense? We'd end up losing, and to make things worse, we were now just a 2-star recruit. The following week, Coach Entz from Fresno State alerted David that they'd have scouts at his next game. They weren't necessarily a top school for us, but with Williow dropping in the recruiting rankings, he needed to take advantage of every opportunity against their next opponent in Syracuse. David would get to work immediately, as our QB gave us a shot deep. Somehow he came down with it over multiple defenders, and Kobe would definitely be proud of that catch. Our offense had to settle for 3, and on our very next possession, our QB led us too far, which almost resulted in a pick 6. The Cyclones would put 7 more on the board, and Williow knew he needed to pull a Greg Jennings to get back in this game. Just like earlier, David would moss his defender on another go ball, which then led to our QB finding our teammate to tie it back up. And then, when we finally retook the field, our offense had a chance at a game-winning drive. Starting in phenomenal field position, our QB threw a dime to David, getting us all the way to their 1. A couple plays later, Williow barely found the end zone to seal the victory. Our performance made Fresno State's head coach entirely down bad for us. And on top of that, the scholarships finally started to roll in, including one of our dream schools in the Utes. David was ecstatic, but for some reason he kept getting disrespected, as he was still a 2-star heading into his senior night. How will David's senior season come to an end? Find out in the next episode.